I forgot to update y'all since I landed, but I am currently in Winter Wonderland. I've already spent a night here, but we haven't done anything yet. There's not really much to do here. We're gonna get into it tonight. I'm about to get my hair redone because you might see that it's a little uneven, but my friend is now a hairstylist, so she can take care of that for me. I'm also gonna probably take a pit stop at the mall first because I need to get Uggs because the shoes I brought, I was not prepared for the snow. I forgot that it's like, you know, wet everywhere and my feet, my piggies are mad cold, so I need to fix that. I also need gloves because my hands are literally turning red and I feel like I'm getting frostbite just by walking around with my hands in my pockets. Heading to the mall now, decided to add an extra layer because it's cold as shit.
What if you're gonna...
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is future Kyler speaking. This video I recorded was like in December and now it's June, I think. First, if you made it this far into the video and you watched my previous video, yes, Ray made his flight. And then in between the clip you just saw and the clip you're about to see, I just was really bad at vlogging in December. I've gotten a lot better. So let me just fill you in on all the bullshit that happened in between these two moments so that shit makes sense. Basically in Pennsylvania, my situation is very 2 hours apart everywhere because my mother and my sister both moved in different directions from my actual hometown. So now my mom lives a lot closer to the city, but on the opposite side of the city that my sister lives from. And I was at my mother's house staying just for the first night, but the rest of the trip I stay with my sister. She's closer to like where all my friends are at. After this car ride, we went to the mall. I went to Nordstrom to waste my Amex points on a pair of Uggs. And I found out in March that if you book plane tickets, but not on the Amex website, you can still use your points, but on different websites, you can get like first class tickets for way fucking cheaper than Amex has it listed. So now I'm pissed as hell that I used all my points on designer shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got an Amex, do not use it at fucking Nordstrom. I'm telling you, save that shit, do your research, ask ChatGPT what to do. But yeah, I went to Nordstrom, got Ugg boots, and like, I think I got 2 pair of Ugg boots actually. And then I was walking around with my big Nordstrom bag and these 2 guys just like stopped me. It was basically just like a really genuine interaction. Like they were just like, hey, you look kind of like fire. Like obviously like something's going on. You know, I have this blonde buzz cut or whatever. So they're just like, what's your tea? Like, what do you do for work or whatever? And I told them about how I'm just like visiting and how I'm from LA or whatever. Or I'm from here, but live in LA. And you know, they were just like, wow, that's so cool, like we would love to do the same thing, do you have any advice to me? And I just told them the same shit I told you guys in my YouTube video where I talk about how to stop being a broke bitch. I'm like, you know, I grew up with nothing and I just learned everything through YouTube. Anything you want to find out how to do, you can find out online. YouTube, ChatGPT. You want to learn how to save money, watch that video. You want to learn how to save money even better, watch other people's videos. The same thing goes for making money. You know, there's always a way, but there's not always a will. So do with that what you will. Anyways, after the mall, we had to drive to my sister's house to like, you know, deliver all my bags and whatnot, which was another 2 hours. And then by then it was already nighttime at my sister's. And I contacted my friend who's gonna make my hair even more blonde. And she told me to come over to her boyfriend's house. And I didn't really record there. I don't know why, I just didn't think to ask because they were having like a family dinner and I was just high as hell and I didn't know there was gonna be like, you know, a family there, but that was funny anyways. The family ended up talking to me about LA a lot because, you know, a lot of people in Pennsylvania have never been to the West Coast, let alone Los Angeles, or even have the desire to. And they were talking about, I was telling them how a Big Mac meal over here is literally like $15 because in Pennsylvania a Big Mac meal is like $7, you know, different pay rates, whatever. And they were like, if it's $15, how do you guys eat over there? And I said, we don't, it's Los Angeles. And they fucking love that, you know. So clap for me. And then in this next clip you're about to see is me with the bleach in my hair. And yeah, just keep watching, bitch. All right, bitches. Now I'm in my, oh, I need to sneeze. I'm more close to the part of town that I actually grew up in. And I'm heading to my friend's house with my sister to go get my hair did. And I'm gonna put the light down because she kind of has some bad luck with vehicles and police, as do I. As soon as I got to the fucking airport, we got pulled over, so yeah, I'll update you once we're in North Huntington. Hey y'all, I want to give y'all a silly little update. I don't remember if I showed y'all my hair, but I am platinum as hell right now. Let me put my phone down because I shake way too damn much to even pretend to be able to hold this. But yeah, we ended up going out pretty much immediately after getting my hair done. We were supposed to only go for a dinner with my friend, but you know, with me, it's always just like it goes from dinner to let's have one drink to beatbox. So it was one of those scenarios where I, you know, hung out with my friend. We blacked the fuck out going out on a Wednesday, which is extra crazy because, like, yes, LA, Miami, New York City, it makes sense to be blacked out on a Wednesday. But in Pennsylvania, you best believe we were the only ones in the club. And by the club, I mean bar, dive bar at that. And it was actually really funny. There were two other guys there, and they were both crazy. He bought me and all my friends drinks, which was so sweet of him. And then he went on to talk about how he was gonna walk home after this because he totals his car every time he gets one because he drinks and drives. And I'm like, well, that's very responsible of you to choose to start walking now instead of buying a vehicle. And he also said he had court in the morning, so I'm hoping he made it to court. But shout out to that guy. Thank you for the bev. I really wish I would have vlogged me going out, but low-key it was like almost nerve-wracking because everyone here is like such a hillbilly where it's like you pull out a camera and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like they gag over here. They get gagged over, like, you know, like I'll be taking pictures in public and people are like, I used to actually get really worked up about that, but now like I'll just stare back like, yeah, I'm getting a picture right now. You would too if you look good, but you don't. So any fucking ways, I'm gonna try to vlog tonight. I'm not sure if we're gonna do anything special tonight, but my sister works until 10, so I just been getting some laptop work done because I just know this fucking brand hates me because I was supposed to post me decorating my apartment with their furniture like 3 weeks ago, and they're gonna have to gag because I haven't posted nothing about it. But I'm almost done editing it. But yeah, anyways, today's just gonna be a little productive. It's a Thursday in Pennsylvania. Let's see where the night takes us. Older people in small towns are either super sweet or like rotten to the core. There's no in between. I walked into a Walgreens today and the cashier was like, "Good morning, sweetheart. How's your day going, beautiful?" And I'm like, whoa, I'm hard as fuck right now. But then you're also met with, back in my day, men wasn't bleaching their hair and making OnlyFans. They were going to Vietnam and coming back missing limbs. Irregardless, I think they're both adorable.